Hi, I'm Cheryl Algie from Kerrang in the Mallee in Australia, Victoria, Australia, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Welcome everybody. Hi Denise, thanks for joining me. Not quite sure what we're going to get tonight. It was all different, the spanner, I don't know if you understand me, but the little icon was gone. Now let me just see, I'm not sure if you're going to be seeing me the right way up or not. The first card I'm going to create is a little bit of a case of page 18 in the mini catalogue. I haven't done a shaker card. I've just, we'll see what I've done. Just change things a little bit. I'll just close that up. Been having a bit of a play with this bundle. Some of the stamp sets I'm using tonight are these two. I have just finished a little card for my great-granddaughter who'll be 7 next month, so perfect for using. There's a unicorn in this, so I'll show you that when I'm done. That's not all the things probably. I've done quite a few. As always, once you get started playing with the set, you just don't want to quit. For Alira's card, I did use the cloud die in here, this border one here. I'm not going to use it for my other cards tonight, but I've used that a couple of times. You'll see hers in a minute. And of course I'm using the rainbow dies. There's just some leftover ones I've got there. And I've used of course I'm going to take that out of the bag, the Sunshine and Rainbows paper, which is gorgeous. I've not hardly used it. I'll just go through. I think I might have given you guys the ones that came to launch day. I think I gave you some of this, which will be why one pack's nearly all gone, because I knew that I wasn't going to be using it all. So you've got your granny apple on the back. I've used this heaps with the clouds and the cloud punch that goes with that. What's on the back of that? The pink Blushing Bride. So you've got the magenta that side, and you've got the Misty Moonlight the other side. This stripy one, which is really pretty. You've got the Pool Party on the back. You've got some dots. There's a real variety of colours. If you don't have this, you've got until the 16th to grab yourself, put in a $90 order and grab yourself some. That's beautiful too. It's all just so pretty. We've got here, that's the end of that one, and we've got, I didn't even realise that was there, because I've been working on what I've got left over from the pack that I gave you guys, and obviously I gave you guys all of that one. This is out of my second pack. And you've got the Soft Sea Foam on the back of that one, Nude Bay on this one. What's on the back of that? There is Floaty Flamingo on the top of on the back of that. This is good for me too, because I didn't even realise what we have. We've got the rainbows. I'll show you what I did with those. And we've got the little clouds with that looks like So Saffron, but I think it's meant to be Mango Melody, I think. But to me, that looks so saffron-y to me. This one's a Misty Moonlight. With the, see that one's your mango. And that one will be saffron. I didn't think saffron was listed, but anyway, doesn't matter. So, that's all the colours. Oh, maybe it was, maybe I missed that. Oh yes, it is listed, so that's what it is. Well spotted by me. And I have used a little bit of the Marvelous paper that I showed you last week. I won't go through all of that. You've got your lots of colours in there. Got your purples, your pinks, your yellows. It's gorgeous too. It's a bit sad that we, well, you guys can use them for as long as you like, but I don't like to use things that aren't current. So, right, let's get started on this one that I'm casing. See if I can remember what I did. First, I think I need to do my sentiment. I put all my stamps and dies away before because I thought, you know what, I'm going to forget where things are. If I put them away, well, I know where they are, hopefully. So my sentiment. I might actually try and do that in. Hard to see whether that's straight or not. It's from the You Make This World a Better Place. Let me just look at it's a bit little. Hardly see what it says. Just wondering whether I'll do that. I've got purples on. I might do it in Holland Heather, see what that looks like. Or I might have to use the Stamper Artist to get it a bit darker. Let's just see what this looks like. Come down a bit. Oh yeah, that's okay. Now, okay, for a bit. We got anyone else joining me tonight? I haven't really looked to see. Hi Kerry, hi Belinda. To see if I'm upside down or what. I'll see now, won't I? Been concentrating. And this was a little tip I saw when I was doing Alira's card. I cased a card by Angie from Chicken Scratch, and can you see what I've done there? I've just put, this is what she did because it's really hard to see, like I've said before, the increments on there. So that's just a piece of, you probably all know, piece of our tear and tape, and you can see the increments a lot better. Now, I just want to make this even, so I just want a little bit each side. Let's see what that looks like. That's not too bad. And then I don't need that again unless I mess up. There's always a chance that I'll mess up. Now, I don't normally use my, whatever this punch is called, because I find it a bit tricky. I like my old retired one, but I thought, well, you should get used to using it. So I had a practice, just did one, and it was fine. So there we go, and I don't need that again either. Got our little sentiment, and we need a couple of clouds out of, this is the glimmer paper. Got the pink and we've got the blue. I thought this would make perfect sparkly clouds. I might need that again, I'm not sure. Can't remember what I did. This is pretty easy, this one. Well, I hope it is. So I've done our sentiment. Now, it's for, I've cut my rainbows. I'll just show you, where did I put that? So to cut my rainbows, you've got two rainbow dies. One is a bigger one, like this, and this will give yourself something to think about. So you don't really have to. What I did was I did the whole die with each colour, but you wouldn't have to do that. You could single them out if you wanted to. If you wanted to save cardstock or whatever. So this is the other glimmer paper that I'll show you on the card that I've made. That's my bit of string, and we've got a little die. Now, what I was going to say to you, I've cut these ones, cut no worries. I've got them down there, so I'll show you that in a minute. But these, I don't know why, but I couldn't get the little ones to cut this, and I can't even remember what it's called now. I'll grab the packet and I'll show you. These are just my spares. I wasn't quite sure where to put them, so I've just put them back in there for the time being. I'll grab that paper and show you. So it's called, mercury glass. So you do need to, and I didn't remember when I was cutting them, but then I did remember to take it off. See what I mean? So it hasn't cut. Oh, let's cut the top one. It hasn't cut the bottom one though. And I have, pretty sure I have taken, just let me see, I think I did. It's got a cover on it, and I suddenly woke up and thought, oh, that's why it's not cutting. But I've taken it off there because that's how you get that off. Let me just do another one to show you. You have to do it on the grey side. So I don't know if I've got this is the easiest way I find. Just press that on there. And can you see there's a film coming off it? So that's what you need to do. But that didn't work either with cutting those little ones. But it cut the big ones. So just thought I'd show you that. So I'm using that. Bits and pieces that I've used is, this is what I just punched the clouds out of. It's the Supple Shimmer. This one's in the annual catalogue. This one is in the mini catalogue. That's just the silver that's been carried over. It's called silver foil. Amazingly enough, I used that on a little baby card. I used it for the coat hanger. And this is the ombre specialty paper. You can see I've cut quite a few. I'll show you a sheet that's, you just get one sheet of, I think it's 5 colours. So why it's ombres, it starts off light and it goes dark. And the red is the only one that I haven't used. I'm using it to cut out lots of rainbows. I've more used it in the subtle, in the other, like the lighter end. I haven't used the darker end because that was the type of card I was creating. I wasn't creating anything bright and happy. Oh, they're bright and happy, but they're just a bit more subdued. Just pop them down there. Now to figure out what I did here. So the other thing is, not quite sure what you use to stick these with. Whether I can use glue or not. Might just, gosh, I didn't think of that. Let me just grab. So I think it'll show through. So, where are you? I'll grab out my wrecked rainbow. Should have thought of this before, shouldn't I? And just do a bit of a trial run. Just gonna cut that across there. And I'm going to put some, I think what would be the easiest to glue that with. Maybe some, maybe this. Let's see whether you can see that when I pop it on a piece of white. No, you can't. So I think that'd work the same as our new stuff. Just going to throw that out. So I think just going to get everything set where I want it. Them off there a little bit. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I did have that right up the top though. I'll do it the same as my other card. And I may as well use this. This is Fast Fuse, which is retired. I'm just using it up, and I'll go to the adhesive that's current at the moment once I'm finished using this up. Just making sure. And this is from the ombre paper, this purple. And that one is from the glimmer one that I showed you. Just want to position that so that my ends of my rainbows are level. So I want the end of it to be there. I thought that purple went really well with the ombre paper. And this pink goes nice with that too. You could use the other side, the grey side, wanted to. So it's quite an easy little card to put together, and something a bit different than giving someone a card with flowers on it, isn't it? Well, we all like flowers, but sometimes something a little bit different is nice. Now I'm going to, one of those I think I wanted, I wanted that one flat. I'm just going to put some adhesive on the top. Oops, used the wrong way up. It's going to complain, isn't it? Just do it on the top because I want these hanging off the edge. And then I want to pop this one up. Yeah, I didn't need to, Denise. Thanks for that, though. Hi, Leanne. Hi, Marie. Hi, Robin. Thankfully, it worked with the fuse, and I'm sure it would work with the other glue, too. Where's my bin? Going to pop this cloud up on some dimensionals. Get off my finger. There's been one of them on the floor of my ensuite, and I keep thinking, what have I dropped? What's white that I've dropped on there? Because I wasn't well earlier this week, and I hadn't done any cleaning. So, and then this afternoon I thought, I know what it is. It's a mini dimensional. I thought, oh, for heaven's sake. So now I'm going to use this this cord, or whatever you call it. We've got silver and gold, and it's also in the annual catalogue. It'll be where the embellishments are. Thought this was appropriate because we've got nice shiny sparkly things. I'm going to go about about there, and we can always move it. Just going to put it fairly tight because always let it go a bit. It always gets a bit loose. Let go. I think I want it pushed up just a little bit. Miles of cord. I love how it twists around and curves itself around. It's probably what I should have used for my granddaughter's little balloons. I wasn't sure how it would go. You know how kids are a little bit rough on cards, but I don't suppose it would have mattered. Really, it's her card. She could do whatever she likes with it. Just trim that off a bit. Not too much because we want a bit of curl. And then I had that kind of, I actually might put that sticky on my fingers. Put that a bit over the I was going to put it over. I've got it under on the other one. Maybe I'll just do that. And on the other side I like to, as you know, I like to tighten it and put some tear and tape so that it doesn't go anywhere. Just pull it tight. Can't always do this if your back is showing, of course, but well, when I can, I do like to do it so that it, you can see it was a bit loopy there, even though I did use my tweezers, my trusty tweezers. Now, this one can go on. This is the marble paper, as I've said. Pink. Well, we could do that. Didn't think of doing that. What about that? Which side do you reckon? That side or that side? I'll let you guys decide. We might do the inside while you decide. But then I was going to put that. Hang on. I'll do my envelope. So I didn't bring enough paper to do the envelope, so I'm going to do a little kind of a rainbowy, sunshiny thing with this stamp here. We might use Blushing Bride for that. So I'll let you decide which side of the Blushing Bride will I use, the brighter side or the lighter side. I've used that a fair bit too, that stamp set, that stamp out of that set. What did we decide? Diane, the darker side? Hi Di, how are you? Go the dark side. Okay, we'll go on the dark side. And I'm just going to put my insert in. This is just a piece of Whisper White Thick, and I don't use an insert when I'm using this, when I'm using thick white. So we'll go the dark side. That looks about right. Let's trim off our excess. Alright, we're going the dark side. I'm not going to pop this up. I pop that up? No. You don't want too many layers when you're making a card, do you? I don't think it matters which way up. We'll go that way. You can't see much of it anyway when you put the card on. And with my other one, I went like that, just on the diagonal a little bit. Just debating, will I use dimensionals or not? I might, but I'm not going to use dimensionals. I'll just show you a little what I've been doing lately. Rather than sit there and pick off dimensional backings, I've been using this. Let me just grab my adhesive scissors. I've been using these foam adhesive sheets, much easier. So hopefully that's it's a bit long, I think. I'm just going to go straight across there, but I think it's, oh no, it's fine. Not too long at all. Just less fiddly when you're in a hurry. I'll just do close. I'll just do probably 3 across there. And these are also in the annual catalogue. We've had them for a while, but I've not really used them much. But I think they're a great idea for when you just want to put the whole card back on. I wouldn't use the whole, well you could if you wanted to, you could use a whole sheet. It's probably easier to just use little pieces like this and just offset that now. And then we need some bling, of course. And these are perfect. These cardboard backing wasn't in the packet. I put them back in a hurry this afternoon. Iridescent rhinestones, they are called. Need to sprinkle some of these on. A big one there. We've got 3 sizes. I'll put a medium size one there. And because they've got the, you can see the pink is in that. That looks gorgeous, doesn't it? If I do say so myself. There, so I remember what they're called. Okay, and there's our envelope done. So there's our card. Are you seeing that up the right way? Possibly not. Stupid Facebook, always changing things. So this was my other one I did. A bit more colour in the rainbow. This one's more subtle. I just thought we'd just use a different one, just because we could. Okay, there's that one. Alright, I'll put that away. I'm not sure. Yes, I think I'm going to use that again. Now I want to share with you a little trick. Not yet. Let's just do this first. These are rainbow dies. Where did I put them? I don't need my basic borders at the moment. I've showed you them, so I'm going to put them away. Where's my bees? There we are. And now what did I do with my rainbows. Oh, did I put them away too? What did I do with my rainbow dot? Oh, here they are, underneath my card front. My card, oh. Now, I want to cut this out. Oops. And I measured it carefully, and when I had just thrown it down earlier today to do another card, it was perfect. So I'm thinking I'm not going to measure it tonight. I'm just going to go for it. So I'm just going to use, whether that's used all it's sticky up. Maybe it has a little piece like that. I'm just going to run that through the die cutting machine, just as you normally do. Does it look straight? Maybe it needs to go that way a little. Looks roughly in the centre. We're going to go with it. You can see when it cuts through the white, you get your rainbows like that, but we're not using them. Carefully peel that off because I don't want to tear my white. You probably guess where I'm going with this. First I want to stamp my greeting. Come on. I'll probably end up wrecking those. I've been pulling that out. Might have to put them in with some scraps, I think. Now I'm going to need my sentiments. Oops, bang crash. Just want to get this happy birthday on here. Just across the bottom. You could put whatever you like. And use magenta madness. I did put out an email reminding my girls to grab their refills for these colours because they are going to be leaving soon. Oops, what did I do there? See, lucky that wasn't on my card. And earlier than what our products normally leave us too, because our new catalogue begins, oh, I should have looked at the date, that we actually get the retiring list, not the retiring list, we get to look at the new catalogue, new annual catalogue on the 23rd of March, and it's, I think it's, oh, it'll tell me on here, won't it? Tell me on my, what do I do with that? It'll tell me on my mini, because I think they both finish the same day. That just says January, June. What date does it say? Oh no, this one goes till June, so that's not right. That, I mean, that is right, but the annual catalogue, just grab that out. This one finishes on the 2nd of May, so not a lot of time. Still got time to get what you need, but it's not a lot of time. It's only like about 6 weeks, which is pretty exciting. And I'm a bit apprehensive because I don't want to lose a lot of my favourite colours. Now we're going to, you probably guessed, we're going to pop this over here, and then we've made our beautiful rainbow. But before I do that, I was watching Rose Coleman this morning. If you don't watch Rose, you need to. She has some great ideas. She's easy to listen to. So she, excuse the big fat button I've got on there. She did this technique. I have seen her do it before, but then I didn't go ahead and use it myself. So I'll explain once I get this on here. Get my button off there. I went to my button tin to get a button. An ugly old button. Come here. So that I don't lose the end of this sticky tape. This is just ordinary sellotape. Only it's a big roll. So what Rose did this morning, early this morning, I don't watch her that early. I'm not out of bed at 3:30 in the morning. And it just will give you a nice shiny, it'll look like you've clear embossed it. I can't really, so I'll hold it up so you might be able to see it. I should have probably smoothed that out a bit. My bone folder. Yeah, it's not too bad. So if you can see that it's shiny. This morning she used it. I've got to put my rainbow up where it's shiny, not, which is where I wanted it anyway, so that's all right. So I'm going to use didn't on my other card because I used a different rainbow. I used one of the rainbows that are in the paper, and I cut it too short to put dimensionals on, so I didn't. Oh, actually, maybe I won't use that. Just forgetting what I'm doing because I'm doing it a bit different. Yeah, as I was saying, I'll get to the point in a minute. Yeah, how am I going to do this? Rose used it on some pierced blooms, and she made a St. Patrick's Day card. This is not going to matter if these go outside of where the paper is. It's not going to matter because they'll just go on. This is going onto a card front, so that's actually yeah, I probably should have used that paper, shouldn't I? Because I want the whole. No, I won't yet. See, she doesn't know what she's doing. This could turn out like not good because I didn't do this last time. I just put it on flat because I didn't have the room. Yeah, she made a 4-leaf clover. So yeah, and I've seen her use that before when she wanted to make a belt for her. I think it was a Santa card or something. She wanted to make the belt shiny. I'm going to just cut off where that isn't shiny so that I don't end up using that bit because I don't want to put that bit on here. I'm going to make sure it's straight. Bring it down a little bit. I particularly wanted the pink in there. Just thought if I put dimensionals it would just pop it out a little bit. And then we can either put dimensionals or we can use this around the edges. I think I'll use this because it'll be quicker. And That's a little bit long. Oh no, that'll fit. Thought I had the wrong edge. Never mind. It'll be fine. We'll go that way with that one. And we've already got it popped up in the middle, so we don't need to put any more height on there. Otherwise it'll make it all uneven. And I have a magenta base. Whoopsie. I needed to... I needed to put my ribbon first. You deal. Can I get that off? Maybe I'll put my ribbon over that and then put some glue over the ribbon. Now I'm going to be a bit naughty and use some retired, it's already retired, Magenta Madness ribbon, because I've got oodles of it left. This is going to be a lot harder. Now I've put the sticky stuff on there because I've avoided using it, but you can, it's not like you can't get a similar ribbon. You can, let me just cut that and I'll show you what I mean. This is what I could have done. I could have used the, what is it called? I could have used the polished pink. You can see that that would be, it's even prettier, okay? So don't use anything that you can't get similar to. Usually when I'm doing a live, I'm just going to pop the fan on because I'm getting rather hot. Strange weather. I probably don't need to hold that down because I've got the sticky already on the back. Yes, and you can see it's all crookedy, but that's okay. Oh, that's better. I still will hold it down. I just like to do that. Always make it a bit bowed, because you always seem to let it go a bit loose. When you're tying it. Okay. Talk about make life difficult for myself. That's okay. Don't think I need them again. Need my ribbon scissors. I need to straighten up that edge. That's pretty good. Stick it up that way a little bit. I might not have to put any more sticky on that because I haven't covered it all. Just want to make sure it's straight. Yep, that's not too bad, that's straight enough. You can also, I won't do it because I've already taken that off, the little trick of, I noticed that first on Jan B, where you could take with your tear and tape, if you just put, I usually put 3 strips down like that, and undo it from the top. Put the top on, make sure it's straight, and then you can pull the rest of it off. I have done it with this too, but I didn't want to do it because I've messed up by not putting my ribbon on first. I don't want to make a hole. And I can see that that's really, really shiny. And I'm also going to be naughty and use, but you could use, just because I've got them left over, I've also got magenta jade as well. I haven't used, and a few cinnamon ones. And actually the polished pink ones are more sparkly and look much nicer than these ones. They would look for this card, but I'm just going to go with these ones. All the ones I used before would be nice too. You can see these ones, where are they? I've got some out. These ones that are currant would be much nicer and would blend really well. Or you could use the ones I used on the other card too. All currant products. So now the ribbon scissors away, and I think I put inside, pretty sure I put what did I do with that stamp set now? Here, yep, it's here. For someone who is wonderful in each and every way. So I wanted to put in the inside. I'll put the happy birthday one away. And I'll grab the block. I'll find where it goes. Yeah. Special Moments is the stamp set I'm using. That's when you spend $180 with $80 with Celebration, which finishes on the 16th. So if you like this stamp set, you want to put in a big order, get yourself some things that are retiring and a few other things. We've got a few more days to do that. Just going to clean that so I know it's clean. And I'm going to use our little rainbow again. What colours have we got there? Might use Mango Melody stamped off, or no, I might use saffron. No, I haven't got saffron on there, but I just want something that's pale. I don't want to put that over the top of my, let me just see. Probably could use that full strength, couldn't I? I will. I'll just be a devil and do that. And we'll do the same thing on the envelope. I won't do the happy birthday, I'll just do the little rainbow thing. Cute little thing that is. Give him a clean. Put our inside in. So I hope that gave you some ideas on different ways to use the rainbow set. Some of you have probably got the old rainbow set, like I have still got it too, but I like this one as well. I know, I'm incorrigible. This one I used the paper, this paper, that's what I was telling you about before, so I used a piece of that. Then I've just die cut the rainbow out. Same but different. So two different ideas there. And I did promise to show you a few other things that I've created using this set. Firstly, I just finished this afternoon. You know, when you think, is it enough or not? That's for Alira. She'll be 7 next month. So, and that's a side step card, a smaller one. It goes into a normal envelope. And I got that from Chicken Scratch. I got the directions for that. For the card, not for the, that's my idea, the card. And this one, I've used the, wasn't sure if I'd have enough, but I've got plenty. What are they called? I've got a full packet there. Pastel Pearls. So I originally thought, I've only got 3 colours, but then as I put the card together I realised, so all I did there was I've die cut that same rainbow shape with the die, and then I've just put the pearls in there, and it's on that pale blue shimmer paper. And I've made it into a wedding card. I think I'm going to give that to my friend's daughter, actually. She's getting married next Saturday. This one actually cased a little bit from Rose Coleman. She did a baby one with a rainbow, not exactly like this. I've just used, but I was inspired by her ideas. So, and I just love that. It's really cute. I reckon that could be for a boy or a girl too. Expecting any babies to be born. These next two are cased from Laura Seiki, but I've added the rainbows. She didn't have the rainbows. She used different dyes. I think, was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. I used the nothing's more than words, and just there was you, and I've just put the F from the coffee together with the O-R-E. I forget what word that was for. Oh, yeah, coffee, I think. Oh, I don't know. Can't remember. A little golf ball is the... Where are they? Is from the... Where are you? Classic Matte Dots. Thought they looked like a golf ball. Well, that was Laura's idea too. So, and it just opens like that. I probably should have used a smaller happy birthday, but anyway, I was happy with that. So it doesn't have to be a ladies card. And then this one was also from Laura's. Oh, I should have said this was my idea too. I thought I haven't got a sun, so I cut the sun from Garden Wishes. That's in the annual catalogue. Can I find that quickly? Not sure if it's a big die or a little die. Let me have a quick look. See if I can find it. Yeah, it is. So it's the big flower from Garden Wishes. And yeah, I just added the rainbow. The rainbows were cut out of the paper. Just cut them out and added a cloud, and that was it. And this one, oh, and this is from the I'll never remember what that's called. In the moment, no, it's not in the moment. It is the one with the mountains. I've gone blank and I can't see it up there. I'll have a look in a minute. It's in the mini, and that one's the sail from the boat. I'll find them both in a sec. That's again the sale. This is using the oval punch, and they've both been embossed with the subtle, or whatever it's called, the subtle one. Again, I've used the sun, 2 clouds punched out of the cloud paper from Celebration. That's from that set that I can't think of the name of. I'll put that away. You probably know which one I mean. Just see if I can find it quickly. Yeah, On the Horizon. So it's page 43 and page 70 is the boat. So Let's Set Sail is page 70. That's where I've got the flag from. And what page did I say that was? 43. And that's that long die there. Okay, and the sentiments from that as well. Relax and enjoy your day. Okay, and the little golf ball again, and the birds are from the, well, there's birds in a lot of sets. There's birds in the sailboat. I think they come from the sailboat one actually, but there's birds in here as well. So we've got birds laid on. I hope they don't dare retire any of these ones that have got birds, because we need birds. I'll be keeping mine anyway. Okay, thanks very much for joining me, everyone. I hope you learned a little bit tonight from what I shared. Anybody there? They all gone. Hi, Cherie. Oh, sorry, Denise. I'll go through them again. Okay, there's that one. And that one, case from Laura Seiki. That one was cased from Rose Coleman. That one I kind of made up. And this one is from my granddaughter, my great-granddaughter. Talk about make you feel old. You probably can't really see that very well. And these ones. This one I did tonight. And here's my other ones I did tonight. Gosh, I've lost them. What did I do with them? Oh, here we go. So I did that one tonight. And that was the one that I made up before. Okay. Thanks, Denise. Oh, hi, Denise friends. Thanks, Sharon. Yeah, it is really different, isn't it, Denise? Thank you. Hi, Mandy. Didn't notice you there. And Myrtle. Didn't notice you two there before either. And Glenda. Don't think and Jan Edwards. Hello. And Deborah. I think I got everybody. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next Friday night. Bye-bye.